Hey guys, welcome back to the Worldbound Legacy. We are on episode 4 today. 4, which is insane to me. We are going to be working on unlocking level 5 handiness and upgrading 5 objects in our home today. So we got a big day. That's going to help us to unlock another residential lot so we can get another household to help us knock out some of these goals. So we're going to go ahead and jump right on into it. If you guys remember, we have Savannah here. She's in the politician career. So she's a campaign intern right now. And between times that she goes to work, we're going to get her up on her handiness. So as far as I know, the fastest way to level handiness, well, first we need to successfully promote our cause for work. But then otherwise, the fastest way to level handiness is with a handiness table. So first, let's talk to her and rally to the cause.
Wiggle fruit juice.
Successfully promoted. Excellent. And then we are going to get a handiness table or a wood crafting table, whatever it's called. Woodworking table. Oh, wait, we can only use stuff from base game. And I'm pretty sure the woodworking table isn't base game. Let me look. There is one that's base game. Excellent. All right, we're gonna do some handiness. So, crafts horse sculpture.
Luray.
Excellent.
Oh, tube.
Bathroom break. It's ghost night at the bar tonight. What bar? Everything, this is an empty world. We need to watch the envoy on TV. Is he on the news? Is she on the news? And we need to sleep a little bit. Morning. She's playing in the bath right now because she's childish. That's funny. Maybe we have time to make another horse sculpture.
Sipoy.
We're at work until 3. When we get back, we're gonna do some more horse sculpturing. We need to get our handiness up. Should we have her start a dynasty? Dynasties are great and powerful families brought together by shared values. Members must be related through birth, adoption, or marriage. To convince relatives to join a dynasty, it's helpful to improve your friendship. Sims can only be a member of one dynasty. Choose the skills that's important to this dynasty. Members will try to build these skills by themselves more often, and when they do, the dynasty will earn prestige points. Choose the ideals members of the dynasty should follow. Each ideal has activities, careers, and extracurriculars that are encouraged or discouraged. Members' actions will affect prestige. Interesting. Oh, we're definitely going to do this cute little flower, although I do like this cow as well. The unicorn, the lemon, these are all really cute. We'll do the flower with the bronze shield. Will be the Baldwin. We're going to be really into our things are, well, should we base it off of ideals? Well, this whole generation's about their builders. So hardworking. So they're encouraged to answer work emails, woohoo, play and nap in a vault, offer mentoring, do homework, work hard. They're encouraged to flaunt their wealth. Their salary person, education, politician, that would work for her. She's also going to be diplomatic because they're really into politicians. And they're also going to be, I'm kind of trying to pick everything that encourages politician. You know what I mean? So far, that's 2 of them. There isn't another one. Let's see. We can pick, though. I'm kind of thinking altruism. So they're just always going to be like good people. And their skills are, I think they're going to be things that are like hard work and building related. So handiness, obviously. Beer brewings, I think that's funny. Like a beer people and fabrication, making your own shit. An heir will be able to generate more prestige than a normal member. The head of the dynasty can designate or change an heir at any time. Do you want to create this dynasty without? Cool. Figure if we're going to do dynasty, we might as well start at the beginning.
Durley.
We're supposed to cheat our funds back down to 3,000 and we're at 9. So let's just cheat it down to 2,000 because I don't really know. We never did that, but that is one of the rules. And we can start selling some stuff. Mostly these little horse statues, 30 bucks a piece. We'll take it. Level 2 handiness. Let's go. On the road to fame. Promoted to social justice worker. Nice. Marjorie, I had a dream about you last night. You were being followed by Grim. I think I'll be okay. Let's make more horse sculptures. What's up, Trashly?
Sipoy. And a herb. Bishi slack. Oh.
Sweet Hansa?
Why don't I have a trash can or a sink? That's weird. Things are a little bit buggy. Needs to sleep
Ooh.
after she eats.
Oh, Franzoy. Y'all like?
Ma'am, what do you think you're doing? You have stuff to do. Oh, you're desperate for fun. I guess you can watch some TV.
Wait. Oh.
No, if you're happy, then you're gonna come work on handiness. Let's work on a bar stool.
Sipoy. Schweep.
Dislikes handiness? No, you like handiness. I know you're itchy and need medicine. Do we have a computer? We have to go to the... Well, this is a good opportunity for us to go to the town hall and use their computer to order some medicine. So the town hall is what we built last episode. So if you're interested in seeing how this was built, check out the last episode. But I'm actually super proud of this build. I think it looks really cool. We used a real life sort of Midwestern town hall as inspiration. And obviously it's brick and it has these towers. And I had to add this for it to be a community space, even though it is not a base game item. It was still important to me that none of the lot types fit town halls, so I put community space. And then, of course, I'm super proud of the terraforming in the background back here with our little seating area. But what we're here for is to use the computers so we can order some medicine. I don't know if that's going to help her, but we can try. It looks like that worked. Very good. All right, let's go home. Oh, we're just down in the mayor's office. That's cool. We are a politician. Maybe we're used to coming here. Maybe this is where we work. Hi, town hall. That was fun. It just looks so cool. I'm so proud of it. I understand that we could probably have some more definition here, something, but you know what? The reality is buildings in real life have big flat walls. So I think it looks realistic-ish for The Sims, and I'm pretty stoked. All right, enough patting myself on the back. Let's go. It was nice to have an excuse to go to the town hall. For sure, nice excuse. Let's resume our garden planter. We do need to eat. We got level 3 handiness. That's good. We'll finish this and then we'll eat. And then we'll watch some TV. Oh, voting is open, and I feel like she would be a very politically involved. Celeste Cap, we're spending some time together. She's in a well-influential dynasty. I'm down for you to do that. We need to vote on some neighborhood action plans as well. Because we would be we're involved. We're gonna fucking, I'm not gonna do that, but I hate that. Foodies Unite. Let's get cooking. There are so many members of the United will be rewarded by influence by exercising their tasty skills in homestyle gourmet or any other type of cooking. What would she do? Self-sufficiency, probably. Fishing, gardening, and handiness. We used all of our influence points on that. We want to go out on a date. We have to say no to this because we can't go to a lot that we haven't been to before. And honestly, he's an elder. He's going to pass soon. I don't think Savannah would date him. It doesn't make sense for her as a politician. Now, Grand Duke Tiago, he's more of a good target.
Oh, what is that? Oh.
I need to call the royal envoy as well. How do I just call? Chat with... Who was it again? None of these people, I don't think. Call the envoy, use the phone menu, select social, chat with, and look for Marina Corsar. That was not an option, right? Glad we figured that out ourselves, though. That's not an option. We'll give it a little bit, but that's kind of weird. We might cheat it if, but I kind of know what happens. She does need to call and talk to somebody because she's lonely. Video call with Juan. Bored? Well, then come work on a garden pot. Lost a dynasty prestige, and then we gained a dynasty prestige. Okay. Crafting. Gnomes sell pretty well, from what I know. And then we'll go to sleep. She loves art, sure. That cost me 100 and I can sell it for 200, so. Secret is circling around town and it's ringing your doorbell. I do. Ask a sim for a secret, search for scandals in a trash can, and buy information from the information broker. There's scandals category. Oh, Okamoto. What's up? Okamoto. Sorry. He's cute. Let's flirt with him.
Gaffa.
Hibbs?
We gotta promote our cause, so this is a good time to just tickle him. I'm sure he'll love that.
Yashona.
Zatorb. Doba
Okay.
Harfin.
They must be very
Badish.
compatible because, oh well, no, he just told her to
I will Vine
go away,
Zafis.
basically.
You're not be.
Bakel.
I'll go.
He's inspired to take action. We did it. Maybe he's just bored us. We need to go to bed. Actually, he needs to leave,
Flish. Hando.
and he's not interested in us, so he needs to go. And then we're just gonna go to sleep.
Keep him. Keep him.
Now we're just gonna watch some TV and eat some veggie dumplings for breakfast. Use the bathroom, take care of our needs, and then we're gonna go ahead and craft another gnome. Do Mr. Floppy. It'll be time to go to work probably. Level 4 handiness. Once we get level 5, we can maybe start dumpster diving or something to get up. I don't know how you could upgrade parts. And then we need to upgrade 5 objects in our home. Sure, go watch some TV before you go to work. It's fine. She's gonna work hard because that gives us prestige. Pretty sure Fana's been fine. Too much power was consumed. She's promoted. That's great. We need to petition for repeal. Power conservation. Sucks. Let's go ahead and rally to our cause really quick. Sorry, not part of my challenge. We need to get 5 signatures on our appeal. Petition, ask for repeal, signature. Dude, we need to go to sleep. We're tired. Did she agree to sign?
Dag.
Enzu.
So. Ya dumpsa.
Rally her to our cause.
Sula. Oh. Ooh.
I know you have... We're just gonna be friends, buddy. Sorry.
Salon to Nova.
I know you have a crush on me,
Roy.
Connor.
Yano. Yanibi.
Yanka.
Yanka. Claudazoy. Rubara.
Did we get the
Talopa Bruana?
required petitions?
Wixona Zarspa. Pemthip. Vabris.
Spobani,
Discuss
Ninchi,
it.
Shasprispa, Flosh, Befite Grino, Barsp, Quofi, Garuda, Lazo Vita.
Levitate.
Hold on, I just gotta pee really quick, but come on in.
Friba. From. Varanoi. Queba. Parsicon.
And then, cheerful introduction.
Bonsa Charlotte.
Don't fall asleep.
Dad. Jimmeray Jabin Slawfish. Pinguna. Jabin. Oh, Pimpini. Blue. Buzopi. Muji
See what her dynasty's all about.
Flurbin Darfo Mobsy Flubs it.
Aw.
Bane.
Flurb.
Passionate, hardworking. We're both.
Is
and
Quas?
they're into it.
Hana Den.
Oh, bored. Oh.
Let's pry for some secrets. Maybe once we're an alliance.
The North. Woofness or no Brockna.
She doesn't wanna be
Ibana
an
wig
alliance.
Larkim. Snibara Watanini. Payfin. Bois Varspa.
She wants me to sleep on it and then ask again.
Ephidroy.
Let's pry for some secrets and then we gotta go to sleep.
Ibna Pabla.
My funds magically rose, bud. That's Juliet's secret. Send her home. I hate when this bug happens. We need to promote our cause, too.
Gaba Zorgal dudes.
Nice. And once we reach level 5 in our career, which is one more level, we will unlock another lot as well, which is exciting. So we're pretty close to unlocking 2 lots. Ooh, something to repair. Excellent. Finally. We've been wanting to use our handiness.
Wow. Roy.
Don't get electrocuted. Save your games. Work hard, because that's good for our dynasty. Oh, well, look at that. It's just shooting up. Let's see. We have a sim reach level 5 in a career. I wonder which lot that is. That's Tranquil Crescent, which is a community business. Cool. So we can put a business in. Maybe she would run something. Community business. She's really into, what would she run as a community organizer? Maybe she would have a wellness center, community center. We could do a community center. Is there another lot with the community center? Not really. Maybe that's what we'll do. Tea deprived. Get snooping. Oh man. Celeste is supposed to be like our rival now. Let's spy. Spy on her when we're right here. And then we're gonna cheerfully introduce ourselves. And then we're gonna
Luna Basella.
try to promote this
Soybean.
teenager to our cause.
Dag.
Finib Nitva.
Inarva.
Skooma.
What are my gameplay settings on? They should be on normal, autonomy, auto.
Sanoosh.
Nibs. Mobsy Rixel.
Sorry?
Wait.
Did he say no?
Wasabas Danka. Sheben Yabans.
Oh.
Olnab. Galarga
Try it
Finosa.
again.
Batanabe. Tanini. Zambu
Flint.
Monet.
Hey.
Nabarf. Slappin'
More
Ashlamina.
warranted advice.
Campinoid Jenga.
Uh-uh.
On Chibi Gurgadon.
Oh.
Imblipa
This kid's kind of
Yisa.
rude.
Conquer.
Oh. Congaloya.
Spending valuable time talking to you.
Suck.
You're a waste of time. Let's see. Marjorie's always good for promoting to my cause, right? Let's see. Get out of here, kid.
Wingle Fruit do. Rob? Bamboo.
Sweet. We successfully promoted our cause. Let's... Ooh, who can mentor us? Yes, please. Let's do a wall shelf. Lee can mentor us,
Arogaba.
which is good. I guess he's not going to, though. Rude.
Yo, Zip.
Got needs to take care of after this. We're super close to 5, though. And we're about halfway there. And we need to upgrade our appliances as well. Sure. Go for Julian Broswell. Whatever. Whatever floats your boat, girly. Let's get some leftovers, too.
Nibor?
Fun up a little bit. Take care of our needs a little bit. And then we need to go to sleep. We're sleepy. She does have to pee. And then throw that away. I told you to get some leftovers. And then do some handiness, young lady. Gnome Dolph. Cute. Rebate day. She's gonna go to work. I think we're gonna get promoted today, which will actually unlock another lot for us. Can't visit you, Agatha. I gotta go to work. It's work time. Let me make sure I'm working hard, so that way we're guaranteed to get promoted. And then we get to start our little community center that I think she will run. I think it'll be an hourly rate kind of a thing to go in, and it just has things that are accessible. Ooh, I can't really do a small business because everything is supposed to be base game. Does that include features like that? It's my challenge. I can set the rules whatever I want to. I'm going to say small businesses, app boards. We're going to work on the rules. Rule change for Worldbound. Still at work, working hard. Do we want to be a charity organizer? That would be really good for our dynasty. Or do we want to be a politician? I think charity organizer makes the most sense. And that puts us at 5, which unlocks a lot for us, I believe. Unlocks Tranquil Crescent, which is a community business. So let's go ahead and make that. It's a 30 by 30 lot. I'm going to go to build. A lot of potential here. I'm going to look up some inspo. We have to do bricks. Brick community center. Images. Oh, I wouldn't have even thought of something like that. Let me transition. Let me show you. I was looking at this as a very interesting thing that would be interesting to try to replicate. We replicate it with all base game items. We definitely, I don't think would be able to do this, but we could do another curve or do a slant. I also like this, but obviously we can't do that roof, but This is kind of cool. We could do something like that. The thing with this one that I like so much is I think that's a pretty big build. So they have aerobic center, climbing boulders, fitness area, gym, indoor pool, kids zone, meeting rooms, outdoor pool, parking, party rooms, patio for parties, restrooms, walking track, walking trail. Right, I'll put it up there. Hopefully you can see that. So it has a little garden in this front left section. Then it has maybe an octagon-ish or circular shaped building with a rectangle building with a curved roof. And then this interesting step out situation. And then we're going to have to do something else for that far left building. Well, we'll start with the box. I want to start with this one that caught my eye, the one with the curved roof. I know we always want to go pretty far back, but I feel like that's too far back. This is naturally going to create this. So everything comes forward. So this is the furthest back building. So it does need to actually be kind of further back. And then it looks like it's tall walls. There actually looks like that it's like a pass-through awning walk-through situation underneath this building. So we can put this up here. And then we need, I know we're not going to be able to make that exact roof, but I'm wondering if we do like a gabled roof and then shorten it quite a ways and then do like that. And I do like how it overlaps, so maybe we that out a little bit more. I actually feel like we can get rid of this and move this sucker down, make that part of it. I think so. I think that actually is good. And then we want to put in spandrels, base game. Let's see. It's going to be like a little pass through. Actually, how I would prefer to do it is make this, see how it overhangs? So I feel like, and then this is actually going to become part of the next building, but it does go under. And then there's this that comes out and creates this rather narrow building, which comes out, creates a rather wide building, comes out, creates another wide building. Maybe we'll just cut off that end one that we're not going to be able to do. And we obviously can't see the other side of it, so we'll just do something like that. But I want there to be a reason for there to be a pass through, right? So now the pass through becomes, and then we have this building here that we can't really see, but has something like that going on. Definitely looks wider than that. If I shrink this and then bring this out, that looks more right. And then this pass through, funky shaped community center. It's fun. Pass through goes like that. And then maybe we move this whole thing up a little bit and then move this part back a little bit. And we can create a little park area. I definitely wanted this to be 2-story. There we go. And these all have pretty flat roofs. This very clearly goes into this building. So we're going to do that. And then we can make this like a little balcony. And then this like a covered patio. It's a little funky, y'all. What do you think? Cool or weird? That overhang is pretty decent overhang there. And then copy this, stack them. This is also more of a flat roof. Where's my roof? Build ceiling. There we go. All right, trust the process, folks. You gotta trust the process here. And this is gonna be big. It's gonna be a big build here. This requires another Diet Coke. I'll be right back. I'm back. All right. So I think, I wonder if there's a way too that the Sims should have elevators. Or elevators not a thing yet. All right, something for the roof that maybe we make this like a glass roof. And then let's put a bold trim on it that matches this kind of green blue. I think that's probably the closest we've got. I think this is probably the closest we've got. Let's see if that fence has anything in those colors. Blue. Yeah, I think it's okay. I think it looks cool. And then here we could even put a thick column. They have one in a sage color, just enough off to bother me. Is there really no sage green pillars? Oh, this one? That might work. feel like we need something to hold that strong blue. Nice. I do think I want this to come in a little bit. Maybe like so. Full shape. Now that I've put it all down, I don't know that Greco-Roman is the one that I was going for. I really wanted the square or like that. Putting these columns just on all the corners. Nope. And then we have this visual line continue upwards. I think it's obviously very different than the inspo picture. And we're supposed to be doing everything brown. So we'll have to do everything else in a brown color that complements this green color. Whoa, let me just look at the exterior trims. Oh, I kind of hate this half wall now. They look weird with it really needs to be sage. Get rid of that because we're not even doing that anymore. We have a lot of different colors of green going on here. I can even just match the minty color. That's better. That blocks that out. And I was kind of thinking about this being a rooftop deck anyways. If I can figure out how to get Sims up here. But that's not horrible. But this one I still don't like. We could just do a really short half wall and then do green trim. And then we can paint that anything, right? So, oh, hell, these can go all the way up. It's still not a perfect match, but I feel like it's better. We're obviously going to get rid of the brick. Work on the side in a second. So, if we do base game, we need something more dark brown. Show all. These all are indoors. We need some... Oh, that's going to be so ugly. Maybe not. About this, bear with me, folks. We're gonna do a different texture, and then brick. Maybe we don't continue that, and we do some kind of interesting wall. Okay, half wall trim that is not like that. Oh, it has to be base game. The white better, is brown better. Then for the actual, we'll do base game again and do that. Well, I might actually put some planks in. And it's too bright. I need something like duller. I like that. All right, it's different than what I usually build, but I'm not mad at it. I want to put pavers in here, back here, and then we'll do something like that. Side entrance here. Do we just go all brown, y'all? I think I like that better. It was cool to keep the dream alive for a little bit there, but I couldn't any longer. See, we can do a cooler fence now too. And I don't know if I like the white on that actually. Maybe the glass is better. What? Oh, we never changed those out. Let's do that. And then the trim we will change also. I am liking this a lot better. I don't know about you guys. Maybe we put some more like that. We're getting there, folks. I think we're gonna do glass roof there. Put another thing here. Here. Is that lined up? Yes. And another one here. That one will go all the way up. Copy. Save. I know I'm getting kind of crazy with the save, but I'm just feeling paranoid about it. Let's see. That color. And then we want to do a roof. Thinking maybe a roof slanting downwards. Let me see if it'll let me do that. We got a lot of the trim work done. Oh, what happened to our roof? I'm gonna do little bits at a time. Oh wait, I liked the bigger. It's like this one works. It's looking like it's getting there. There we go. So some of the things that this place has that I think is cool that we should incorporate into this is I like the idea of a walking track. I'm thinking the top floor of maybe this space because it's like a circle, and then this becomes stairs to get up to here. We can have the gym, we can have an indoor pool, we can have, so let's put this on base game, put on the tallest we have here, something brown, and then I think the pool area should be pretty open as well. Good. And pool area, oh, should they just had, oh, they probably do have glass wall. Oh, probably not in base game. Do they just have glass walls? No, it's okay. So this continues here, and then probably a door to get out, and then two there. So I think the indoor pool will go. Will they let me do an indoor pool? Heck, they will. I'm actually gonna get rid of these entrances then. Nice. Door. So there's three entrances. So then this can also all be window. Does it feel excessive? I don't think so. I think it breaks up a lot of the brown tones. Oh, the water looks gorgeous in there. And then we're actually gonna draw. We're gonna use the floor here because I was thinking about leaving much open and then just deleting the one above the pool. And then we can go ahead and delete these walls. Oops. Anything that opens that room. Huh? Well, that's why God made spandrels. And we can make them brown. And we can put a column here. So it's almost like nothing happened. I feel like he needs a thinner column. Not that one. It's fine. Can we put a fence up? So that goes out a smidgen. Then we were also able to get some of these other spandrels. I like that one better. Have it in a slightly lighter brown. Beautiful. And then we'll take this fence and we're gonna replace that entire wall. Wait, do we want to do? No, I don't want to do spandrel. I think that's fine. We'll trim from base game. And then let me just do a quick little floor plan action. This is getting to be complicated. So we have this weird room here. And then we have the pass through, and then we have the pool. We have another large room, and then we have the patio. Pretty much this whole space is pool. We do have this little walkout area. Then we have this area, which I think is going to be mostly stairs to get up to the thing. And then this is going to be a walking pool path, and then this is going to be a gym. Oh, so then, well, that's not going to be that anymore. I was gonna make this changing rooms, but it's all way too open now. I guess I could just do that and cut that room and make that changing rooms. And then up here becomes, we can make it like a kids area. Of course, I don't know if you would do that because a kid could just go jumping right over that edge. Could make it like a cafe. I think that works pretty well. All right, so I just went ahead and sped up the build here. I went ahead and put the stairs in this little corridor. And I thought it'd be kind of a cool idea to have the door underneath the stairs. Just try to make things a little bit different. This whole point of this whole build was to do stuff a little bit funky. Like it's a community center that probably got like a huge grant to build it. And so it's just different. Like there's this rooftop patio and everything's paneled and glass, and it's still based in the brown builder brown of the generation, but with this like glass element that I think lightens it quite well. Right here we're building sort of like one of those things that you can like run around on the top of a gym. It's like a walking path. And then the stairs up to the patio. There's that beautiful glass roof that we got inspired from that picture for. Here we ended up having to use an archway instead of a doorway because the exit was, I had to finish, it was very finicky. I don't actually know if it's going to work or not. I need to play test it. And here I'm starting to build the changing rooms. So changing rooms, sort of bathroom area. The whole place only has really one bathroom, which, you know, it was kind of surprising to me actually, even though it's a relatively large build. I believe it's a 30 by 30 lot. It really actually got filled up pretty quickly when you're considering how big these rooms are. I went ahead and put 2 showers in here so that way people could shower off after they're done working out. And this is where pretty much the only toilet is in the whole facility. I put a little plant in there, 2 little posters, and then this is where I got the lockers, which thank God our base game. And we did 2 rows of them. I ended up scooting them back a little bit because I felt like it was a little bit awkward and too close. And some benches, some plants. Again, our central theme being brown, but also wanting it to feel very like light and airy. I think that the white accents and the glass really help with that. And then of course adding some of these lights make it pretty homey as well. I still kept that in ceiling light though, so we could really make sure that we have some warmth to it. Which is why I really like the tile that I went with in this area here, which is where we're gonna end up putting like some seating and an umbrella with some bar stools and things like that for the Sims to kind of relax in, just chat. Because this was base game, I was really limited in what I could use as far as like I have the gym pack, I have the yoga mat pack, like I have all that stuff, but I couldn't use any of it. So moving over to this section, when we're making the gym area, it was actually kind of difficult that we were using things from the base game pack that wasn't from the like, you know, spa pack or workout pack or whatever. When I get to doing the exterior, I start to notice that we had a path going to a lack of an exit. So I ended up putting an exit in where some of those punching bags are. But I don't think it takes away from it at all. And originally I was going to try to put a cafe or something like that up on that level above the pool. But turns out, yeah, the cafe and everything is also belongs to a pack. So I ended up just making it more seating areas for the Sims to kind of relax and hang out on. And then this area as well is like just a little like couch relaxation zone. Lots of plants, but still trying to make it feel like a corporate kind of not corporate environment, but you know, it's a business. It's not like a home with a bunch of plants in it and stuff like that. I really enjoyed how the exterior came out on this. It's actually way more basic than I normally do. I just put a couple trees in there and a couple hedges and stuff, but I feel like it came out really well. And yes, I know I'm using hedges again, but they just go really well with everything. So the last thing that we ended up doing was this rooftop patio where we added some more greenery, some more seating areas, a bulletin board for the Sims to be able to communicate with each other, and just some decor items. So yeah, I really enjoyed this build. I ended up doing it all in pretty much one sitting. So it was fun. And then we just put these boards on the top and that's it. Well, guys, we did it. That was a big build. That took me maybe 3.5 hours to do. I'm super proud of it though. Look how sick that looks from all directions here. Let's go ahead and do a little tour. So this is the front of this little community center / gym situation. There's several entrances that you can go into. So we have our first entrance here on the left. Get rid of the fence blocking the wall maybe. There we go. And if you go into this, you'll immediately enter into this patio section with a gorgeous indoor pool area. Then if you keep going, we have a locker room with double wall lockers here. Then we have a couple bathrooms here at the back, a bathroom here, and then we have 2 showers. A shower there and a shower there. Then if you go into the right side here, you'll see yoga mats aren't base game, so I had to pretend like we had yoga mats here. We have our gym, and then if we go up a floor, you'll see we have our little running platform zone. Over here, we have a chill area and then another chill area. I need to back those plants out of the wall, but you guys get the picture. So I hope you guys like it. Is the rooftop patio that you can get to as well. So this is just like area to hang out, have parties in, that kind of thing. So I really enjoyed this build. This is going to be, again, the big point of this was to be a brown building that's part of the builders community that's coming together and creating together. So I'm excited to have this new community lot to play in our Worldbound Legacy Challenge. So definitely subscribe, like this channel if you like it, and also like this video if you like it. And also, I'm trying to get to 50 subscribers so that way I can start streaming on Twitch or on YouTube. So please help me with that, and I would really appreciate it. All right, thank you guys. Have a good day.